Ladies and gentlemen, ta-da! Jack and Poi. No, Jack and Hey.
Hi!
Hello!
Thank you for having us.
I know. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited. So, Jack, kumusta naman ang labada?
Well, mga medyo 1 week and a half worth ng labada yun. So, marami-rami.
Sanay na labada because you modeled abroad, right?
Yeah. Well, I lived in Malaysia for like 2 months. Kami ni Hannah, actually. We were together. So, we were just doing our own labada. Well, may washing machine naman dun, but I still do the hand wash.
How about you, Lou? What
Oh
were
my.
you doing for this? Did you wake
What
up
was I doing? I'm sorry po.
like that?
Yeah. I was eating. I was eating before this. I'm like, okay, 30 minutes before Zoom, I'm gonna go tie my hair up. Put a little Caroline.
May product endorsement.
Up here.
So how's lockdown in general for you? How long have you been locked down? And anong mga pinagagagawa niyo?
How long has it been? I lost track of
At March 13 na ata yung lockdown. Or 14?
14, 15, no?
Mga 14 something, I think. Let me check.
So the
Kasi
whole
alam ko, on the day na they announced it, nasa bahay lang ako. After, ever since noon until today, nasa bahay lang ako. I've never been out.
Good for you.
13.
That's good. That's my
What
birthday.
What do you do?
Yeah, so it was my birthday and every day before the quarantine, thank you. And every day before the quarantine started, I've been doing rehearsals for Tabing Ilog, so I never really had I was always out.
The musical.
Every night I was always practicing, rehearsing. And all of a sudden I locked down. So I'm just like, oh my. Now we gotta buy stuff.
I was planning something for your birthday pa.
Oh my gosh, no!
With a surprise tutu pa, but no, cancel that.
Oh, thank you! I love you talaga.
So yung ilog, pero by Zoom.
Yeah.
Totoo?
I know, right?
So, but what have you been doing all day? Did you ever get depressed or anxious or worried or?
Well, of course, with what's happening right now, sobrang nakaka-anxious siya and nakaka-panic. Of course, syempre, nandito ka sa loob ng bahay and you don't even know what to do, how to help. I try to help din. I try to donate. But, ano yung feeling na hanggang doon lang yung kaya kong gawin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without risking your family or yourself or your friends' life. So, it was hard.
I'm happy that PMAP is trying to help. But
yeah, we are.
I've seen the posts and everything.
That's all we can really do. But you guys entertain us. So whenever you post funny things,
yeah, yun na lang yung pang-cope namin.
Pang-cope and maybe pag may nakakita ng mga tao, I hope they smile and everything.
Yeah. What else? What else do you do that helps you cope? Do you meditate or work out or?
I do a bit of
workout. Ikaw muna, Lu.
Sige. I've been doing a bit of workout, pero hindi siya tuloy-tuloy. But mostly, I do love self-help books. I do the meditating. And with Andre, we talk more and we try to talk about people from outside and how can we help. But yun nga yung sinabi ni Jack, there's only parang very limited resources to help. So, yeah. And then just, malakas yung meditating. Lalo na nakaka-depress inside that. Just the house. I mean, I should be used to that.
Yeah, you should be used to that. I was gonna ask, di ba? Parang, di ba ilang months ka lang sa bahay?
Oh, I know.
With strangers pa, ha? With
strangers. So now I'm with family. I'm happy. But it makes you feel, yun nga, bumabalik yung feeling na nasa loob ulit ako ng bahay ni Kuya. So it makes me more resourceful with a lot of stuff. But I end up sometimes just sleeping.
Like nasa loob ka ng bahay ni Kuya. Like in what?
I'm sorry?
In what way does it remind you of bahay ni Kuya?
You can't go outside. You can't go past the gates, and you can just, at least dito may nakikita kang, you can look outside and
but less rules lang than PBB.
Less rules. That's true.
They're somehow like PBB.
Yeah. There's clocks, there's but the feeling of, kasi if, okay, there's gonna be days where, okay, social media will help you. They're always gonna be there, your friends. But of course, sometimes you just wanna take a step back and look at the bigger picture and think about life and what are you gonna do after quarantine? How, what can you do to reach your goal? And sometimes it's depressing. Na parang, oh my gosh, I have to do this and I have to do that. It's exciting, but at the same time, parang, I don't know how to explain it.
Kasi we had plans. As in, ang dami nating plans for the whole year and they're all just canceled like that. Sobrang nakaka-depress talaga yun. Kasi I have a lot of plans as well. Ang dami ko yung incoming jobs and blah, blah, blah. Lahat sila canceled or pushed back ng paano mo naman kaming mga freelancer, actually? How are you gonna earn? Kung ma-extend pa yung EP.
What were some of the plans that you had that are canceled or pushed back? Like, I know you were gonna model abroad or were there any plans?
Yeah. I was actually like trying to get everything done na by this year. Like everything, like, as in visa and all that, like that and requirements, and then done and then out this year. But then, nope. Nope. So it's pushed back yet again. And now it's harder than ever. Yeah, yun nga. Yun yung one of the points kung bakit siya.
I feel like everything happens. I'm sorry.
I was telling Lou kanina nga na, what if never na magka-fashion show? Diba? Like, in some countries, they're not going to allow gatherings of 10 people or more until next year. So,
oh my God!
I wonder if may events pa kaya or what will be the new modeling kaya?
Well, I guess kasi, you know, there's this trend now, diba, na parang they do like Zoom shoots.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that people are getting creative kahit na we're in the trying times. Pero, yun lang din. How are we gonna earn with that? Oh, I guess, siguro mga Instagram posts.
Yeah.
For now, we gotta make do what we have.
We're all gonna be very good makeup artists and photographers.
By the end of the quarantine, that's true.
Right?
Challenge talaga yung creativity natin lahat.
Diba?
Ang dami nagpapabangs.
Look at my bangs naman hanggang dito.
I'm this close.
I do.
Well, I've been vlogging.
Oh yeah, good. Can you talk about it?
I've been trying to edit and I've been planning like, oh my God, what's the next video? And I'm planning inside home, like, wait lang, at home, and then after quarantine, maybe I can do with Jack or with my friends, with sila Jules, sila Aya, sila Mixie, sila Hannah.
That's a good idea. You should definitely do that.
Yeah.
And maybe a short history of your friendship. Like, how did you first meet? Were you classmates, or how did you become best friends even before modeling?
This is my favorite story to tell. I tell this to everyone.
Natatawa.
Sino magkukwento, Lu? Ako, ikaw?
Ikaw na muna, baka magkaiba yung atin. Magkaiba kasi yung ano na, joke.
Paano ba? Well, sa college namin in Meridian International School, we enrolled sa same course. And then I remember
what course?
Orientation. Music business management.
Both of you?
Yeah, both. And then she left me. Anyway, sa dulo pa yun. Sorry ko. Anyway, so yeah, orientation. And then I was sitting parang mga nasa second row. Tapos sa likod ko, nandun yung, which is the third row actually. Nandun si Lu, katabi niya yung second, third. Anyway, sa likod ko si Lu, katabi niya yung friend ko from high school na, wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Akala ko nawala yung audio. Anyway, so katabi niya yung high school mate ko na, na parang, di ko rin siya ka-close, but then, I turned to her, sabi, kausap ko siya and all. Biglang sumingit si Lu. Bigla siyang sumingit sa usapan namin. So,
That was rude.
Tinawag ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, wait lang. Tapos tinapos ko yung usap ko with my friend. Tapos kinausap ko na siya.
Sumingit?
Sumingit ako siya. No, but I remember.
Hindi ka nairita nang sumingit siya.
Nairita yan, for sure.
Nung una lang nagulat ako, but then, as I got to know Lu, naintindihan ko na yung personality niya. Why she did that, but ganun yung first impression niya sa akin. And all. So, yun. Naintindihan ko naman. It's no big deal, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Tapos, after nun yun, we were hanging out every day na. Tapos ikaw, Lu, what's your version?
What year was this?
2013?
13.
Wow.
13.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been years, girl. It's been years.
And we're still friends, yay.
Oh my gosh. Parang kahapon lang.
Diba?
Actually,
yeah, but for me,
anong version ng kwento mo, Lu?
For me, I was just very excited to meet her because, first of all, she has good style that time. First of all, she has good style. So I'm like, oh my God, she has good style. Talk to her.
Gravitating towards style.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, she looks like she can be a model, or she is a model. So I think that's one of the things I asked her first.
Were you already a model?
Are you a model?
But
she just signed sa PMAP nun, I think.
Okay.
I joined 2012 and I was a year na sa PMAP.
Okay.
So I was like, are you a model?
How about you? Paano ka naging model? Lu.
Me?
Yeah, Lu.
Child model yan eh.
Yeah.
Prodigy.
I was a kiddie prodigy. Yeah, I started with Barbie.
Wow!
She's a Barbie girl.
I did Kids of Bio. I was 7 when I started modeling. And then, I quit nung 11 or 12 ako. And then, Tita Patty. Tita Patty when I turned 15. So, Tita Patty. When I turned 15.
Hi, Tita Patty! Miss you! Mama. If you're watching this.
So, si Patty nag-train sa'yo?
Yes, yeah. She told me what not to do. She told me what to do. And I think I shared that thought also with Jack. So, I'm happy.
Tama naman yung...
Ano pa?
Tama naman yung tinuro niya.
Tama naman. As in, look at Lu right now.
Wow.
So, Lu, you told Jack you could be a model and you introduced her to Patty. Ganun ba?
Yeah, actually,
is that what happened?
ikaw nag-push sa akin. You did that.
I remember
you did this.
Well, no. You're everything. You did everything. But with Jack, me and Jack, I remember I was building my book because, diba, it's very important. The portfolio is very important. So I was like, okay, we will do shoots and everything. We will say yes to shoots. And I remember going in a room, was it Odyssey? And sa college namin, and I said, I said, I think we can do this. We both said to each other, I think we can do this. Let's try. And then, yeah, I think I just told Tita Patty about her, and I think
He
Tita Patty
introduced
told her about
me to
you.
modeling, to Tita Patty,
Oh,
to PMAP.
and
I had
then
no idea what modeling, this, that. As in, wala akong idea, no?
but
Tapos
Jack,
siya lang nag-urge sa.
she dances kasi, but so I feel like her movements will be fluid sa shoot, and she has long arms and legs, and I think I
Stop it!
remember. Wait lang, I remember telling Tita Patty, I'm like, I have a friend, her name is Jack. I feel like she can be like a top hit. So I sent her a photo of Jack from the Glee Club photo shoot she had sa school namin. And I think and then she probably sent that to you. It's like very colorful. I don't know. But after that, she said with that photo, she sent it to Miss Myrza.
What do you think of this girl? May shoot kami bukas. Booked!
Yeah, there.
Oh my God, yeah, my first ever job was with you, Miss Myrza. I'm very thankful until now.
Was it the beauty shoot of Myrm?
For Cosmo, yes, with Miss Myrm.
Wow.
And sino pa yung photographer? I forgot the photographer.
Wow, and we were very
But yeah.
The first shoot mo ever yun. Kasi parang galing-galing na. O, di ba?
Thank you.
May braces pa ata siya doon. Meron ka ba?
Yeah, may braces pa ako noon.
I think I
got lost and all. So,
I find it amazing how Lou, usually kasi modeling is very competitive, di ba? And usually, it's maybe not so common for one model. Every model can do the next model's competition. So for you to actually get Lou to join you and support her and encourage her, I think that's really, really kind of amazing. Because usually pag may threat, di ba, baka ayaw mo tulungan kasi baka mamaya mapunta yung work. So, can you tell me why you didn't feel this way towards Jack, or mabait ka lang talaga?
Ilabas mo na, Lou, pagmamahal mo sa akin.
I know. I don't know. At that moment, I was already feeling like I'm not really good with shoots. I might be not the perfect one for this like job. Pero I wasn't always I love encouraging people, and I love helping other people, especially even if I know that they can go so further than me. I felt that with Jack. I honestly felt that. I was like, you know what? She's really good. She might be like lamangan niya ako. Nandun na sa utak yun. But I never felt like jealous about that, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like she has her own identity, and I feel like that's a good role model for everybody. Just not trying to be anybody. She has her own style. She's Jack. She doesn't care what people think. I feel like I'm the person I am because I'm best friends with Jach Manere before.
No, Lu, I think you are the role model. Kasi you told me before, I don't know if you remember this, but you actually told me about this before, na parang a lot of people have been telling me na paano kung ma-competition yan kung malamang ka. You told me that. I don't know if maalala mo.
And I don't.
Until now, as in naalala ko pa rin sabi mo, I don't care. She's Jack and I believe in her. As in, that's your exact words. So parang ako, like, then and then now, I'm still, you are the role model here kasi you don't have to care about that and anything. You just
nakakaiyak ka naman.
Kasi somebody with such a strong sense of self and security to be that way, di ba? To help others, to even think na kahit mga niya ako, I wanna help her.
Oh yeah, especially when
We're
she joined
secure about
Asia.
ourselves then and with each other.
Sorry,
Trust.
when?
Especially when she joined Asia's. People are saying, "Ooh, that's Jack's best friend." I was like, "Yeah, I'm her best friend. I don't care if you don't know my name." I'm like,
Well,
let's live. I'm just very proud. I like screaming that because I don't know. I just feel like people should know Jack. That was my main concern. That baka hindi siya makilala.
main
But like
concern.
she's worth knowing. That's it.
And this is something that I hope Pinays or every woman will feel towards their fellow woman. Di ba? Parang sometimes the way women tear each other down, it's upsetting. Like, I think I saw this quote that said, you cannot succeed by tearing others down, and it's better to succeed by helping each other up.
Yeah.
It's such a
Help each other up, lift each other. I think that's what we should all know and learn.
Or that somebody else's beauty does not diminish yours because you have your own.
Yeah, true. We have our own uniqueness, ganun dapat. So trust in yourself. Kung yun kasi yung mga may doubts eh. First rule of becoming a model, trust yourself.
Yeah.
Believe in your own beauty.
I don't know. I feel like that's we always look back to that moment. Siguro her with that conversation and with me, like the thought of baka malamangan niya ako but I didn't let that get to me. I feel like we always go back to that moment in our lives. So we don't really see each other as competition. We're just friends, not model friends. We're just friends. We started with that. So
we have a foundation kasi.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have the foundation of
we
trust.
We have a solid foundation.
Yeah. So even though we don't talk like every day or we will always pick up where we left off. So
what were some of your early struggles together as young models? So you both joined PMAP, di ba? Can you tell funny stories of struggle or paghihirap before you became successful? Or wala?
Well, we've all went through that, I guess. Well, I've had my fair share of paghihirap. It's always hard to.
What was the hardest job to overcome?
Well, at first when I was starting, it was really hard for me to get jobs. Well, aside from the one you gave me first, yung sa magazine, after that, hindi naman kasi siya like one hit wonder lang dapat eh. You have to work hard for it.
Yeah.
Well, maraming rejections, like shows and all. Like maraming lahat sa rejections dun sa shows. Then it really made me feel like parang am I worthy to be a model? Am I enough? Not enough? But perseverance.
I can't believe you were rejected for shows. Do you know why?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Do you know why? Or what did they always do?
I don't know. Kasi before. Sorry?
Go ahead.
Oh. When I was starting, I didn't really know how to walk properly. So I had to, sorry?
All of us went through that naman.
Yeah. So that was my, trying times. I had to learn it, online myself. I had to study people. I always study Lou, how she walks. I always commend her, like, Lou, ang ganda mo maglakad. As in, we all know that. Even sila Jules, Hannah, Ken, sinasabi sobrang ganda talaga ng lakad nila. I swear. As in, top tier. Yun. I always look at her whenever we're rehearsing. I try to copy it. Pero, there's no point in copying someone kasi you won't be as good as them. So, I just, try to better mine.
So, eventually, you found your own style.
Yeah. Although inaasar pa rin ako ni Jules minsan. Jules, if you're watching this,
the arms?
inaasar mo pa rin ako with my walk. But it's unique, so don't.
Yeah, but I felt the snap. I don't know. There was this time that siguro mas conscious siya nun before. Of course, I know Jack and how she is before and now. So merong turning point nung lakad mo eh. Like, I've seen when she's comfortable with people around her. The moment she knew that she got everyone on, like she got everyone's attention, she did something about that and her walk changed. It became like Jack. So I was very proud of that moment.
Yeah, many people think that, I know it's a cliche if I'm going to say people think modeling is easy, but actually it's really not. Because
it's really not.
Before the top models became top models, they had to transform. Like, for example, Jack, you were being rejected for shows because of your walk or whatever, maybe the confidence. And we all went through that. Sometimes I would already be rehearsing for a show. And whoever was in charge would yank me out of the show and said, bakit nandiyan na naman yung pangit na yan? Tanggalin siya. Hindi siya marunong maglakad. Mukha siyang ewan. Tanggalin. So I went through my fair share of that. Like, nabook na, nag-fitting na, nagre-rehearse na, tsuge. Diba?
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
You did that before?
Yeah. It's a dami-dami naman ng jobs that we try for. And, diba? Try out for. Rejection was her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so I just want to impart to the people na before models become top models, they kind of have to learn confidence, learn walking skills, learn projection skills.
Yeah. Learn everything.
It's like being a ballet dancer. Before you can't just like go on stage and be a ballet dancer. Diba? You have to learn so many things, and it takes a lot of time. And for you, Lou, how did you come to walk so well? Who taught you? Or are you self-taught? Was it natural?
With the ano po? Sorry.
How did you become such a good catwalker?
I can't.
How did you become such a good catwalker?
Good walker.
I don't know. I think I remember someone telling me that whenever I do shows, ask someone to film it.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't looking at anybody because I guess I heard that when you walk, it's like you're just walking down the street, but more confident.
Yeah.
So I can't look at other people's walk, but I can look at my own walk and improve that, just like what Jack said. So I would ask someone to film myself walking and then improve from there. Like if I see the simple, diba the simple, kung anong mas mataas dito.
Yeah.
Ano yung mas sway? What weighs more? That's I do that. Yeah, I guess. I just ask someone to film myself walk and then adjust.
Actually, a tip I got from a friend from Asia's Next, nagtuturo siya ng runway walk. Sabi niya, that's why yung isa is not moving as much as the other kasi yung isa is where we put our bag.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Right? Like after hearing that, I was like, whoa!
You know what? When I realized that,
I put my bag here, so hindi siya nagsisway as much as this one. So I'm like, what? Okay. So,
you know what I did after that? When I learned that before in college, when I realized that moment na kailangan na dapat kaya nagsisway na mas mahaba ng mas malakas yung isa because of the bag here, I bought a backpack.
So pantay na.
Siya. Para ganito na siya maglakad. Iba pala.
Yeah, I was super dedicated and bought a backpack.
Jack was the first to join a reality show. So
yeah.
What made you join a reality show?
Actually, the one who really wanted to join a reality show. Si Lu talaga.
Was it me?
Ako parang, no, I mean, you've always wanted to join PBB, di ba?
Yeah.
You've been telling me that ever since I met you. So, well, with me naman, with Asia's Next, it was, I'm not gonna say na parang I didn't work hard for it. I really did work hard for it. Like, I emailed them and then we got to email back, blah, blah, blah. At first, actually, I was supposed to be part of season 5, but I got offloaded. I don't know. They didn't take me. So, nung dumating na yung season 6, they emailed me again if I still want to join. So, I was like, okay, why not? Let's just try this. Like, I actually want to challenge myself and I want to know where, like, to what level I can do. And also, yung challenges din naman nila, it's out of the ordinary. So, I really wanted to try and, make Philippines proud. So, yeah, I did.
And
I got
did make us proud. And then you didn't win, but people thought that you should have won. Diba?
Well, that's some tea right there.
Looking back, how did you process it, accept it, and move on from that? I'm sure it was a big disappointment, but how did you get through that part of your life?
After filming kasi nung ano na yan. Kasi yung sa amin, ano siya na-film na before airing. What do you call that again?
So alam nyo na.
Yeah. Si Lu kasi like real time, di ba sa inyo? Pre-recorded, yeah. Ours were pre-recorded na. So parang nung natapos na yung lahat, and we all know the thing, when I got eliminated, I was like super depressed.
I'm sure.
I swear to God. Like, I had a lot of emotions. So, parang feeling ko 2 months akong, like, I couldn't function well. Kasi, I'm not gonna say a lot of, whys. Kasi, I'm still under contract.
Same.
But yeah, like, I know dapat mas malayo pa yung mararating ko than this. But, I can't do anything. So, I was like depressed for 2 months, but I pulled myself up. I reached out to Lu, to my friends, to everyone, and they helped me naman to get out of that state, to get out of that, bad area. Basta yun.
Where were you?
And also the fans then, they helped me a lot. When I felt their support, and I've met a lot of kids na nanonood nung Asia's Next. After nung in-air yung na-eliminate ako. Well, nung in-air siya siguro October na nun, or yeah, I think. I got sad again, watching myself cry on TV.
My God.
I got sad. So whenever I walk outside, a kid would come up to me and say, "Oh my God, Ate Jack, I was rooting for you. I cried when we got eliminated." And every time I meet a kid na sinasabi yun, iyak ako lagi. And then, that feels like love and appreciation. And dumawala na yung, like parang, okay, sige, di na ako galit. Di na ako sad. But, alam mo yung support. I know, Lu, alam mo yan eh. Kasi dami
oh my.
But, the little things, like yung mga little support lang, as in, it gets to me. Like, it makes me go through everything,
I remember that time.
Sorry, can you repeat?
She did tell me everything about the how do I say this? She changed. Not in a bad way, and not in a forceful way, but she changed in a way na parang iba na siya mag-react, iba na siya and I was very careful about that. I'm careful about the words I say because she might take it differently, but it's a part of like supporting your friend kasi. It changed her life for the better. But of course, it's such a drastic change.
What changes did you see?
How do I explain this?
For example.
Oh my gosh, of course she became more confident. But with that, of course, sa mga na-experience niya sa loob, dun sa show, of course, it really changed her perspective in life, I feel like.
Such as what kind of perspective? Also, this question also is for you, Lou. Like, having both been cooped up in a closed environment in reality shows, how did this change your perspective and even of reality? How did the reality show change your reality?
Oh, that's good. That's a good question.
And ikaw, Lou?
Ikaw
Sino ba
muna.
or kami both?
Oh, you first.
Sige. Kasi when I wasn't really, like, wishing to be part of a reality show. Parang, when I joined it, parang, for me, modeling competition siya. Pero, it was more of a reality show. So, like, pagkatapos ng whole filming, I got to learn a lot about people. Like, how they think. Like, in
around
times
the
of,
world, no?
like, like, in times of, like, these, like, competitions, kasi may competitions din in life, eh. So people react like this, like, people do this just to get what they want. Tapos people don't consider this and that. Parang basta yun yung mga learning points ko na nakuha from reality show, like, human behavior.
Human nature.
Yeah, human nature. As in, ang dami ko natutunan. Siguro kaya after nun, nung pagkaano ko kay Lou, kaya ako nag-change, I guess, a bit. I don't know, how did I change Lou? Pero I got to learn a lot about
She was stronger in a way.
Jack, can you add more light?
Yeah, wala na yung ilaw.
Dark.
Sa akin din eh.
Ayan, there. Better.
Are you
Yan.
Okay, now we can see.
Yeah.
You said you learned a lot about human nature. Tulad ng ano yung natutunan mo about people and their nature? Are they naturally evil pala or
there are
selfish?
There are. As in, like, you wouldn't even notice it until sabihin ng ibang tao. Like, parang, parang you're just treating them how you treat a friend. Tapos biglang ipo-point out sa ng friend mo na parang ganito ganyan. Na parang ma-realize mo, oh shit. O nga no.
You couldn't believe like a human being would do that to you because in the Philippines, you're all friends.
Did this make you more suspicious of people or jaded or very wary?
It just made me more
less trusty.
Guarded, I guess. Yeah. Kasi, I've learned a lot sa show na yun. And I've learned lessons in life.
But what are good things naman that you learned about human nature?
Ay, a lot din. Kasi di ba nga, after learning about yung mga, like, yung mga ibang tao, willing sila gawin to, ganyan. Pero, at the same time, there are those na sobrang down to earth, na parang si Lou, marami akong, as in, yung roommates ko dun sa show, sobrang we really vibe, na parang same kami ng, ng perspective, ng, behavior. And yun, I found my friends, like real friends din doon. Hindi naman parang hindi kami nagko-compete din. Parang, okay, sige, nanalo sorry, may sorry. Like, okay, like, nung times na, okay, nanalo ako ng isang challenge, right? Yung roommates ko, they weren't mad at me, and hindi sila yung parang turn down. They were even proud kahit we were like competing against each other. No? Like, yung ganon. Wala lang. I'm just really happy to meet people like that, like you. no one is, at par with Lou. Who is Lou?
No one. I can say the same to you, Jack. I can say the same to you.
Mutual Admiration Society. How about you? What did you learn about human nature and people and yourself?
A lot.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Aside find love in a hopeless place.
I think it's the same with Jack. How can I put this? I would say the same, that I didn't know that people can be that competitive, because I went in there. I knew there's challenges. I know there's someone's going to be the big winner, the big 4, but I never really get to me. Never really. Yeah, so parang I wasn't thinking of competition inside the house.
Really?
It was more like, yeah, which is weird. I remember kasi telling my dad telling me na parang my friends and my family telling me that you just go in there, just be you.
Be yourself.
Yeah, because when you're really conscious about everything, the cameras, of course you're gonna overthink, and gonna turn out not you. So that's what I did. I went inside. I was just being myself. I didn't care. And I remember my father telling me, just go in there, just be you, and people will love you. So I believed in that.
Wow. So you mean you didn't have like a strategy, or were you not in there to win? Usually they say, I'm in it to win it. So did you not plot and plan? Not at all.
It's good to be prepared, yes. But during the hotel arrest, I was thinking, I feel like if I think about that too much, it's gonna be too much too. Parang I will calculate all my movements. I will calculate their movements. It's not gonna be good for my mind.
Okay.
So I just went in there. My main goal was to get to know people, because I was always with friends as like models. My circle are models because I'm always working with them. I'm friends with them. So I always know that stereotype. I mean that field. So going inside the house, there's different how do I say? Oh yes, exactly. All walks of life. So I looked at it as a challenge for myself. I just wanted growth. That's it. Because before going inside the house, I remember Jack. Jack goes to Malaysia to model abroad. There's Hannah who went to Paris. There's Jules who went to New York, and Ken, he's doing all these kinds of businesses. So I wasn't comparing myself, but I feel like I need to step up. I need to do something with my life. I can't. I'm sorry.
I remember bugging you to model in Paris.
I really considered that. I remember considering that.
You really did. She was so torn.
I was like,
contemplated a lot.
Because of course I believe in myself. I think that's strong. It's strong to say that. I'm comfortable. I'm confident of saying that. I love modeling, but also at the same time, I feel like I have to juice out everything I can in this country. I mean, I feel like people are always saying my personality can be like artista or like show business.
Kasi you really have a great personality, Lou. As in, we've been telling her ever since. Kahit nung pa lang, when she told us about the idea of the whole PBB, we were all like, Lou, magbe-big 4 ka. We already knew it. As in, swear. Wala pang blah, 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 blah. Alam na namin, magbe-big 4 yan si Lou.
The belief of my friends. They didn't, whenever I ask them, I'm like, should I go for it? Should I do this? Jules, Ken, Jack, Hannah, Aya. Everybody's just like, you know what? We're not scared. You're gonna be there till the end. You're gonna be part of the big 4. And I'm like, okay. Thanks for...
Kasi sinasabi lang niya, kahit matanggal ako like midway, okay lang, na-experience, gumaganon siya. But no, we knew it.
But I was holding on to that inside the house. I was holding on to that na parang, okay, my friends believe me. Why can't I believe in myself?
Yeah.
I think that's, before going inside the house, I told, when they asked me, like, how do you feel about this? I'm like, I'm just thankful for everyone who believed in me. And then we went inside the house because I was always holding on to that. I always think about my friends, my family inside the house. Like with that, holding that, with your, going back to your question, para people were competitive. When I didn't realize that, I didn't know that until lumabas kami ng bahay watching the videos. And then I never watched like nominations, honestly. I don't want to change my perspectives on anyone from inside the house. I want to keep the memories of them being nice to me. So I don't know. I felt growth talaga. I think they know that from people who are around me from before. They know how I change. It can be in a good way, it can be in a bad way. I'm scared na parang, no, I'm really scared na parang maybe, because fame can do a lot to you.
Yeah, it can corrupt you.
It can corrupt your mind, and if you don't have a strong individuality or feeling that identity, it will be, you will tend to lose yourself. So it was a fear of mine after I went outside the house, and I can't talk to them. I can't meet up with them all the time because I have to stay in the hotel room till the end of the competition. So, like, honestly speaking, it really messed up with my mind. Like, I got really depressed. But they were there. They would always remind me.
They never stood against you na, hindi na naman pwede si Lou.
I think we can, hindi maiiwasan yun. But
they understood. But then they understood.
Yeah, they understood because they know how I feel. They know what happened to Jack before also with reality shows. So I think they know what to do whenever that happens.
Parang nag-idea, well, first ako, may idea na ako. That's why I really understood, like, Ludo nung time na yon, na parang why she's acting like this, na parang medyo up and down yung moods. Parang I get it because I've been through that, been through hell. Tapos I'm just, like briefing sila sila Jules, sila Hannah, all of my friends. Parang ganyan. Just trying to help out a friend,
Yeah, I remember.
Always here for each other.
My gosh, yeah, thank you. It's crazy because it's a drastic change for me. I was always available to everyone. I like helping people whenever they ask me before PBB. I like being there for them right away. But at this point, as like, even if I'm free, my mind's not free. I think I keep telling everyone that I'm like your mind overthinking can really do a lot to you. So it's good to take a step back, think about a lot.
Maraming rin kasing factors, lalo na sa'yo. Since mas malaki yung PBB, as in double ng naranasan ko. Kaya sobrang nagulong-gulo ka. Kasi ako, kinaya ko pa eh. Pero yung ikaw, nung after ng PBB, as in you were like confused.
I was super confused.
You didn't know what to do.
Did the reality show alter your reality? Such that di mo na alam, ano yung real, ano yung show? Did it? Did that happen to you?
It is. It did. Ayun nga yung sinabi ni Jack, it made you feel more guarded. Because realizing that people can really do
things against
the opposite of what you do to yourself. Parang, you can't believe that people can actually do that, say those things.
Yeah.
So it made me the trust issues I have now. It's crazy.
Wow.
But all in all, I think I grew. I think good.
How did you grow? How did you change for the better?
How did I change for the better? I think about everything I do before I do it. Na parang, what's the consequence? What are the risks? Will I hurt people when I say this? Especially now that people look up to us. Totoo nga yung sinasabi nilang with great power comes, ano yan?
Great
responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.
Great responsibility, yeah. And I feel that because, like Jack said, kids follow us, teenagers follow us. So they look at you as a role model, and you have a huge influence no matter what you do, even if you say that you don't, even if you feel like you can't. People believe in you, and it's a huge thing. You can hold on to that, and it will help you become a bigger person, I guess, a better person. Just whenever there's like doubts or everything, you're just there like, wait lang, people believe in me and they follow me, and if I do bad stuff, they're gonna do the same. So it's a huge responsibility. So I always think about that when I do something.
Responsibility, yeah.
Yeah, being negative, is it gonna do good?
How do you feel that you have the opportunity to really do good? Like, influence the thinking of a whole generation of people.
I know.
Change the world just by speaking out about your beliefs. How does that feel? And what are some of the things that you would like to use your influence?
Yeah. For me, I just like being vocal sa pagtulong sa ibang tao. I just want the youth to think that it's not, yun nga, competition is good, but you should always compete with yourself, not other people. Like, individual growth is very important because at the end of the day, you always have yourself. I think that's what I want to show people. Don't let your fears get to you. It will. Sometimes it will. And it's good to be weak sometimes. That's why you're strong. That's what I keep telling myself. Like, you can't be strong all the time. People rest. That's why there's Sabbath day. Diba?
How about you, Jack?
Sorry? The same question?
Yeah. What are the causes that you feel strongly about, or attitudes or beliefs that you?
For me, I always want to people know that I'm not afraid to fail and to be myself. Kasi, like, if you don't know something, it's better to ask and be a fool once than not to ask.
Yeah.
And be a fool forever. Parang gano'n.
Yeah.
Alam mo like,
Clueless
same idea. Yeah. Parang okay lang magkamali, basta may matutunan ka about it.
I'll remember that.
And always to be yourself. Sorry?
I'll remember that right now. Okay lang magkamali.
And also, like, to be yourself, I always try to be myself in every social media platform that I have. Kasi it's always important. Kasi that's who you are eh. Yan yung pinanghahawakan mo.
And the two of you are the best examples of really not being afraid to be yourself. Kasi nakita na namin kayong natumba, nagsayaw, mukhang ewan.
Yeah, we've always been like that ever since naging mag-best friend kami. As in, we get each other. We got used to each other na parang wala na kaming pake sa iba.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like this with my best friend. So parang
and I'm sure wala kayong
care what you think.
You have no self-consciousness because people have seen you like fresh out of bed or Bagong
Fresh out of shower. Fresh out of labada. Yeah.
What have you learned about living under a microscope? I mean, people saw your every move, your daily life. They see you on social media and they see the real you. Anong feeling nun? Parang wala na kayong matatagong anything. I think that really takes a lot of bravery.
Maraming good and bad dyan eh.
I love how she said it. She's like, maraming good and bad dyan eh.
I mean, yeah, we have a platform to influence people. At the same time, we get criticized.
Yeah.
Daming backlash, daming hate. Ganon. Ano mo yun? Parang, it's a difficult, it's a difficult level. It's a difficult place.
When you have your sense of like knowing yourself, you're always like, I'm just gonna be this strong person. I'm always gonna be this person. And whenever people will questions your beliefs, your values, why you're like that, for example, like I've always been so consistent with telling everyone I don't care who I don't care what you think of me. I only care about my family's opinions, my friends' opinions, who are close to me. And then people would like DM me saying, sometimes you're too much of this, sometimes you're too much of being yourself, sometimes you're too much of walang pake. Yeah. So I get tons of messages like that every day, and sometimes it would get to me, honestly, like, you're strong, but yun nga sinasabi ko, sometimes you'll be weak.
Do you reply?
Sometimes I do, and it gets
sometimes I reply for her.
You reply.
That's what she did to me before when I used to get hate comments a lot. Ganon.
Oh my gosh.
As in malala yung kay Lu eh. As in, swear. As in, like, some fans, they want this, and some fans, they don't want that. Alam mo, yung malilito ka talaga kung what you want to put out there.
Yeah.
As in, yun yung struggle na naintindihan ko with Lu right now. As in, dead. Kung ako yung dead.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you, Lu. Na you handled it very well. I mean, the way you stepped for now.
Knowing that I'm a very opinionated person, it was so hard. But like, end of the day, yun nga sinasabi ni Jack, they're like, fans believe in you, and sometimes they would see something that doesn't appeal to them, but it's their choice, diba? It's their life, it's their opinion, so it's okay with me, I guess. Because I have my own opinion too, and people don't agree with that. So, and I just accept. That's it. I mean, I like criticism. Criticism. I like criticism because maybe...
What's the worst bashing or comment you ever got?
Jack, ano nga ba? Joke.
Kay Lu?
She was outside when it's like the worst.
Oh my God. I was like keyboard warrior the whole time nasa PBB si Lu. Kasi lahat ng like yung pinakamalaking backlash and hate kay Lu. Lahat kami, like ako, si Ken, si Jules, si Mixie.
Away niyo talaga?
Oh, inaaway namin. Not inaaway, like away, but we were trying to explain Lu's side, knowing her. Kasi syempre, kilala lang nila si Lu through TV, which is cut pa, hindi pa lahat yung like buong context. Parang minsan kasi out of context yung pinapakita. Hindi minsan, a lot of times, out of context yung pinapalabas nila sa TV. So, di nila gets kung bakit ganun, kung ano nangyari. So, we try to make people understand. Pero, matikas ulo na eh. May sarili silang opinion. Mahirap rin i-change yun. But at least, you tried to explain Lu's side.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Basta marami.
It's so sad because I want to be there with them outside when that was happening.
Wow.
It was a lot.
your friends' posts nga. Galing.
I know. I saw everyone support after.
How about for Jack? What's the worst or most hurtful thing that you had to hear or read about yourself?
Not, yung ano naman yung sa akin hindi kasing lala ng kayo. But of course, na-hurt pa rin ako pag, yun nga, yung what they see on TV, yung kinikriticize nila na hindi naman nila ako kilala na ako.
Yeah.
Tapos, yung about, may mga nagko-comment pa rin about my looks dun na parang, negra! Parang ganun. Naman ako na lang. But like,
2020 na, ganun pa rin?
2020, yun pa rin. That was like 2018.
Oh my
2018, may nagna-negra pa rin. Parang, what?
Ako nga malandi pa rin eh.
Ano ba?
Lang yung dapat labas-pasok lang. That's what I learned then.
How do you not lose yourself in this kind of chaos? Like, people want you to be this way, people want you to be this way, every move you make is judged, everything you post may backlash. How do you keep yourself together and not get lost? And how do you know who you really are such that you can bravely navigate through such a chaotic environment?
You?
Yeah. Mahirap din eh. Kasi yun nga, i-criticize ka talaga no matter what you do. So, yun nga, for me na lang talaga, I just try to be myself. But, with, dapat sensitive pa rin ako about, like, things and mga nangyayari. And always be careful. Kasi syempre, may magagalit at may maano pa rin sa opinion mo.
May ma-offend, yeah.
You're not, hindi lahat pare-parehas ng opinion. So,
not everyone is for
gotta
you.
Be sensitive with everything. Yeah. But I'm still me.
Yeah.
I still push through.
Yeah.
Power through.
I saw your post today, or the other day, Lou, about my 2016 planner.
Yeah! Yes, that's one of the things I look back on whenever I feel stressed.
And what did it say?
Good times.
Good times. Good times.
That was a good year, actually.
May question doon na sinagot mo rin. Can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, I think it's here. But it literally, I like doing stuff like that because ever since sarili ko na, there's no one else who will help me but myself. So I made letters for myself whenever I feel like I'm broke, I don't have money, I can't get what I want. Whenever I feel lonely, I feel single, I ain't got no man by my side. Whenever
Yun nata yung time na kakalipat mo lang ba? Sa condo mo?
Yeah, I was depressed. 2016, I moved out from my place. Whenever I feel alone, I'm not with my family, I read that. I look back to that because it's almost like a message from my 2016 self na no matter what you do, this is you. Parang, I don't know, I just like reading messages from myself because I know that's what I've gone through. That's what I want to feel. And it's all just positivity. I like that, I guess.
You tell your 2020 self in the time of lockdown.
If I was in 2016?
If you're in 2022. No.
Oh my God.
Your 2020 self. Like if you could repeat that Q&A self right now, what would you tell yourself?
I would say that I feel like I have a goal that by 2022 or 2025 I have lots of money. That joke lang. Like, don't worry, you're gonna get through everything. Just think about
it's gonna get better.
Yeah, just always think about the bright side of things. There's always two sides of the moon. Always be on the bright side. So I just like, I don't know. People say that there's toxic positivity, but it's if it's for yourself, if you're always motivating yourself and not thinking, choosing not to think about things that will only make you look at things differently and derailing you from your goal. I feel like just always think positive. That's it.
When
And
is,
always
it's not bad to have that mindset.
Yeah.
When is
Like,
positivity toxic ba?
hmm?
When is positivity toxic?
Yeah, that question. I mean, I don't want to talk about like like the government now. I get bashings a lot.
Recently kasi,
Sensitive.
Reality maybe.
Yeah, maybe about reality. When is positive? Like when I guess when you know that something's really bad happening, but you choose to turn your cheek, I guess. Na parang there's something bad, but you're not doing anything about it, and you're saying that just be positive.
Yeah.
But what if that's their own coping mechanism? Like for example, there was an instant like during the quarantine, I would always tell myself just think positive because I was already getting anxious. I was getting depressed. So my only coping mechanism was to think positive because or else I'm gonna lose myself.
Yeah.
So then again, it's not the same
right.
it's not the same insight as other people. It's not the same opinion. So depends on that lang, I guess. I think. Does that make sense?
It does. But so you believe that if something is you feel that something is wrong, you should speak up and call it and not just turn a blind eye nga and say, think positive na lang, wala tayong magagawa.
Yeah. Wala na tayong magagawa.
Kasi
yes, that's
something that you can do.
Yeah, there's always something that you can do, but if you choose to like have a peace of mind, because not everyone has a mental strength as you, so they might be weak, they won't be able to take that in. So I guess like respecting each other's opinion about everything is
well, kasi, di ba, parang may psychological din yan na ginagawa sa'yo. Like, for example, like, someone is, di ba, like, anxious na and all. Like, the only thing you can do to help them and support them is by giving, yung assure mo sila na everything's gonna be alright. Parang, it helps mentally Gets.
like just like being a
helps
father.
People get through the situation din naman. So it's not bad.
Yeah, is it weird that if I put it in a way na the father is always the rock of the family. Now, if the kids see that he's nervous, he's scared, they will be nervous also, causing a panic attack, just everyone doubting everything. So just being that big light, I feel.
Pwede rin mother, but yeah.
Mother, yeah. But I just always look at like, yeah, that's true. Mother, sorry. Mother. But like, yeah, the parents. Like, even if you saw them, because girls, like, we can be emotional sometimes. Like, I think it's also, like, scientifically. So, we will be, and we're very strong. Like, if I don't care, like, parang, this is what I feel, this is what I'm gonna do. But once people are looking up to you, you will feel that sense of responsibility that you can't just be weak.
True.
I feel.
So
that comes with everything.
Where do you both get your mental and emotional strength? Because I can see very well, I think you've proven that you are both mentally and emotionally strong because you've gone through so much, and what you have gone through and achieved is no mean feat. I can't even picture myself in the situations that you have been. Saan siya nanggagaling? Why do you have such a strong foundation of your sense of self?
Go, Jack.
Ako, kasi, I don't know, like yung where I got my strength, parang na-build up ko siya through time din eh. It's not easy to get to where, like, to get to this level, to where I am right now, like, my confidence. And, kasi, grabe talaga dati. As in, when I was a kid, I got bullied a lot. So, yun, like, from then on, as in, slowly na-build up ko yung strength and confidence ko. Like, it takes time. I know, matagal. Pero, you'll somehow get to this level din. Na parang, yun. Kaya kami ngayon, wala kang pake. Kasi nga, we've been there, and it's done. And as in, it doesn't hurt us anymore. It doesn't affect us. Kasi we've built this strength, this wall na rin. Wow. I mean, ever since, for me.
How were you bullied, and who bullied you? And what is her name? Just kidding.
Grade school. Until somehow high school.
What were you bullied for? Why were you bullied?
Oh. Mainly about my physical appearance. Because, of course, nung bata ako, like, I was the tallest in class always. Tapos, I was so dark. Kasi, like, I was born dark naman kasi, but nung grade school, lagi kaming nagsaswimming. So I really loved the beach. So, lagi kaming nasa probinsya, lagi akong tostado, as in like, tostado. As in brown. Ganon. So whenever, pagbalik ng school, I always get bullied about my skin color, my height, yung body build ko. I was like super thin. And I'm like, I have a lot of body hair. Since where I'm super hairy, kapal kilay, mukha akong Indian. As in, mangungutang daw sila sa akin. Ganon, alam mo yun? Tapos lagi daw ako nagtatago sa likod ng pencil. Like the usual, the typical pambubully in grade school. Like, I've had a lot of that.
But is it
weird? I really pulled myself out of that situation.
But
I'm actually proud of myself.
Yeah. Is it weird that the same stuff that you got bullied for, yung parang bakit ka nila binully is the same character traits that made you who you are now as a model. So,
what do you think your reaction is now? Or you don't care?
I honestly don't care. I mean, I don't think about them anymore. I mean, kung ano realization na lang sa kanila na yun, but forgive and forget. Move on from that. Pero syempre, natatak pa rin yun sa akin, but it made me who I am right now. Yun.
Diba? Crazy.
Yeah, experiences is what makes you you. Experiences in life. Challenge.
What do you want to say, and how would you help those who are being bullied right now for the same reasons that you were, whether or not it's skin color or weight or whatever? When people decide to pick on a trait of yours and use it against you, have you thought of ways in which you could influence the thinking of young people who might be in that situation?
Oh, yeah, kasi, di ba, like, from all of the things that I got bullied from, as in, yun nga, physical appearance, lahat in general, like, as a kid, I learned to embrace myself. I don't know how I did it or where I got it from, kung saan ko nakuha yung motivation at yung mindset na yun, na parang, okay, sige, bully mo ako na, mabalbon ako. I-accept ko na mabalbon ako, hindi ako maapektuhan. Diba? As much as parang, alam mo yun, started accepting myself for who I am. Tapos, after nun, all of ng pangbubuli nila, hindi na na-affect sa akin. And then, ayun, they stopped. Then, eventually, since hindi ka na nila mabuli, ayun, just embrace yourself. Yun yung na-pick up ko along the way.
Embrace flaws and everything, no?
Yeah. Yeah, just believe in yourself, love yourself. Especially, that's the number one tip, love yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't love yourself, no one's gonna love you if you don't love yourself.
Everything about you, your flaws, the good stuff, the bad stuff.
It starts from within. My right.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's yin and yang for a reason, diba? And also, bullies bully you because they want what you have.
Jealous.
That's a good in.
Gusto nila makalamang sa'yo, yun.
Yeah.
May insecurities ang mga bullies.
They want to break down your walls. Don't
let them. Yeah, if you don't let them, edi, di sila gawa. If you don't let them, edi, you don't let them.
This is fun.
But anyway, yeah, that's how I got through that.
So,
to who I am right now.
That's so inspirational. And I hope and anyone watching ever felt that way, just look up to these two who have transcended all the and negativity, and look at them now.
So sad. Fail. I encourage you to fail.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Failure makes you
important. Failure is important.
Because
failure, rejection,
success, and not the failure.
Yeah.
It will slingshot you to success.
Yeah. Like, because when you get your being successful, once you reach your goal, don't stop there. Like, always want more.
Keep thriving.
Always be something.
Like, we
still have a lot to learn.
Share some of your goals.
This year? Because this year is canceled. Or next year.
In the normal world or in the new normal? Like, if things return to normal, what are some of your and if things never return to normal and there's a new normal, have you thought about pivoting your life in a different way?
Sorry. Am I back? Wait, there. Sorry. Okay. Ikaw muna, Lu. Pag-isipan ko.
I always I also look up to my brother-in-law, Josh. He tells me that when you do goals, always settle for long term. So I think there's a lot of goals na parang there's literal, there's just very short term for now. But what I want is always to give back to my family, have a farm, reach 2 million, like that. So I don't know, and spiritually, I want to have peace, peace of mind. I want to have peace. Like every day, I would
world
have
peace.
Yes, world peace.
Very Miss Universe.
I just at least allot an hour or 30 minutes to stay away from your phone, meditate. I want to do that every day, and of course work out, and I always think my goal is to empower women. So they just went in. Hello. Say hi.
Hello, Andre Berflala.
Hello. Hey, it's Jack. Hi,
and it's Myrza.
Hello. Nice haircut.
Thank you. She cut it. I have an onion.
Onion? Ba't ka may onion?
I'm gonna eat this onion later for a challenge. The whole thing. So yeah, we're crazy.
What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
We're talking about goals.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to see.
Not this year though, next year.
Yeah.
Next year. Goal for next year because we're inside.
Nice to meet you again. Figure.
Thanks, babe. So yeah, I always, how do I say this? I always look back at things that I want people to learn from me. Yeah. Wait lang, I'll think about it more.
Wait, sorry. What's goal for this year?
Or whenever.
Or for my life?
Yeah.
To
Or
have children. Joke.
The goal is always to be successful, of course. And syempre, in order for that to happen, I have to work more and basta work and then thrive and then actually make it happen. Kasi, you can always, as in, you plan it, pero minsan hindi siya nangyayari. So, you have to have the will to do it. So, I want to have a lot of that. I want to have a lot of the perseverance, basta the will to do it. To actually do it.
how does one